Alright guys, how's it going? More Road to Commander. I actually thought of something to talk about today and I wrote it down on a notebook so I could remember it. Let's turn the game volume down so it's not heard. Featuring the AA-12 this game, I screwed up the class that's sleight of hand, stopping power, steady aim. So I do run out of ammo at one point and kind of don't know what to do. You'll see it's kind of funny, but today what I want to talk about is life. I'm going to get a little deep here. And let's see, life, just in general. I think of life, I think back about 3 years ago when I was 18, my senior year of high school, and let me tell you, senior year was the best. I had a great job, had an amazing girlfriend, and just life was good. I was going to a good school, a good college. I mean, life was good. I had a car. I mean, no complaints. And at that time, I thought I had my life pretty much set. I'd be graduating college in 4 years with a degree in math education. And at the time, I thought the girl I was with she was the one, and that things wouldn't change. And that, oh, how they did in the next 3 years. In the next 3 years, I had lost the girl. Oh, let's start. I lost the car first, lost the girl, changed schools twice in that time of losing the girl. So I've been to 3 colleges now. I'm at my 3rd at the moment. And in that regard, that 3 schools really took a toll on stress. And that's why I'm not in school this semester. But it just shows you how quickly life can change, how things you think are so sure, the next 5 years can be completely different. I mean, I don't wish what happened to me on anybody, because it was just awful, changing schools like that. And I mean, it was a dumb move on my part. My advice to anybody going to college is, when picking a college, is be sure you're going to like the college, because the ability to transfer is always there, but it's not fun. Because if I had stayed at the school I was at, I would be graduating the next year. But where I am now, I'm not graduating for another 2 or 3 years. And I'm actually thinking of changing my major entirely, which means that it doesn't mean anything. Because the classes I've been taking are just general ed. But that just means all of my life plan when I was 18 and even 19 has completely changed. That's just something I'd like you to think about, is don't be so certain that the way your life is now is going to be the same way in 5 years, 3 years. I mean, even next year, your life, something will happen that'll change it. I'm not trying to be depressing, I'm just saying your life changes. Things happen, people change, the certainties in your life change. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I had to say, really, about my life, about life in general. That's the way I think about life. Is, I don't know, just be ready for all the things to change. I usually don't. Change doesn't bother me much. I don't care for change. Change doesn't bug me. Change isn't anything. Change is bound to happen, but I mean, it's crazy to think. I was just thinking about this, that 3 years ago, my life was set, at least for what I thought. But, you know, as you grow older, you mature, and things happen, but you're able to deal with these things. And I don't know what my life's going to be like in the next 5 years. I know one thing, I'll have graduated. I mean, if I haven't graduated in the next 5 years, I'll probably be in the military. That's my last resort, is to go to the military. But I don't know, the next 5 years, I mean, what do you think your life would be? Think you'll still be doing what you're doing. I mean, some of you are young, so the next 5 years will probably be in college or be pursuing some sort of career. Everybody has to go to college. I'm not going to be your parents and tell you have to. I mean, no one really has to go to college. If you like life the way, I don't know, if you like your life the way it is, you don't have to go to college. I'm not going to judge you. I have a feeling people judge me for transferring schools twice and not staying in the same college and just abandoning friends like I did, and I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Life is. It's, I don't know. Kind of talked about what I had to talk about really quick. I mean, it really is hard to think what your life would be like in the future. You can try to plan it, but there's always those variables, things you didn't think would happen that happen, things that you ignore because you don't want them, because you can't handle the truth, or it's just things you don't want to happen that happen. Just shit happens. I mean, that's the best way to look at it. The good times can't always keep on rolling. There's something, may not to be a Debbie Downer, but something will always come up that'll just throw a stick in your spokes, so to speak, if you understand what I'm saying. I mean, I just came to that realization earlier this morning when I woke up. I was kind of thinking what to talk about when I did this commentary. And I just thought I'd go a little deep on you guys, just because I haven't had a chance to really do a post-commentary. And kind of, if you do a post-commentary, you kind of have time to think about what you're going to say. And in a live commentary, you're just kind of, especially for this, for Call of Duty, it's just kind of talk about the game, because that's what's happening, is the game. Your life isn't always certain. If I went back, that's a good stick right there. If I went back to my 18-year-old self and said, hey, in 3 years, if you don't change the way you're living, if you don't make the right decisions, you're gonna end up living at home at the age of 21, and I don't know how I was going with that. You're gonna end up living at home in your parents' basement at the age of 21 instead of living with your friends from college, your roommates from college, and all this stuff. And if you don't change the way you are, you're gonna lose your girl. And I think my 18-year-old self would have looked at me and said, "No, it's not gonna happen." I was so certain my life was gonna stay the way it was. College wasn't gonna change much, and it did. But not trying to scare you guys away from college. I'm just saying, things happen in college that you wouldn't expect to happen, and it's hard. I mean, it's hard to think that was going to happen, but it did, and I don't regret it. I tried. I really don't. You think that'd be something a person would regret, but I'm not that way. I don't dwell on the past as much. I'm saying that I'm doing that right now, but I'm not dwelling on it. The fact that every morning I just wake up and I'm super pissed that that's the way my life and my way my life changed. Yeah, so that's it for my deepness. I'm kind of done. That's really all I had to say in regards to life and how my life has changed in the past 3 years. 3 years isn't that long of a time if you think about it. But that's the way things change. The friends you have now aren't always going to be the friends you'll have forever. My best friends in high school I never see anymore because college comes, we go separate ways. Even my college friends, because I'm not there anymore and I'm 2 hours away from them now, I hardly ever see them. But I still consider them my friends, and I think they do the same. But it's just hard. I mean, I have 2 best friends that I've been friends with, one since I was 7, and we're going to end up living together up here around my hometown. My other best friend, she's in France right now, and we've been friends since freshman year of high school. We went to separate high schools, though. Those are the friends I know I'll always have, no matter what. I mean, things have happened that you'd think would screw up a friendship, but it hasn't. We have probably the strongest friendship out there, and that's really what I want to say is a lot of things will happen, but you never know what will happen. Okay, so this is froze. I'm going to fix it and be right back really quick. Alright, problem fixed. Hopefully this is working right. Yeah, they crashed and I had to leave, so this is pretty much, I'm just going to wrap this up. I don't remember what I was really talking about, but yeah, this was a good game. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about, so I'm just going to mumble along for the end of this. There's not much left to it. I think this wraps it up. Alright, good. So, if you've enjoyed this video, stay tuned for more, guys.